Welcome to another show. Today we're going to look at the top 10 actors who would make a great Merle Haggard in a biopic. The life of Merle Haggard would make an incredible biopic, one of the biggest country stars in the world with 38 number one hits and a life full of drama. Yet his life has never been made into a movie. This is baffling. Most biopics have similar tropes to the point where they were parodied in the John C. Reilly stand-up Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Most musicians who struggled had a sibling that died a tragic death. Elvis Presley's twin brother, Jesse Garon, was stillborn. Johnny Cash's brother died in a horrible saw accident. And Ray Charles' brother died in a tub of water while he watched. These events traumatized the singers for life. When Merle was only 9 years old, his father died of a brain hemorrhage at the age of 47, which deeply traumatized him for life. Merle's brother Lowell gave him a guitar for his birthday one year, and he taught himself how to play. Since Merle's mother had to work full-time, she wasn't there for him during his formative years as much as she wanted to be, and young Merle got into trouble. At 13, he began writing bad checks and wound up in a juvenile detention center. He ran away from home with a friend and arrived in Modesto, California, doing odd jobs, such as short order cook. He made his musical debut in a bar called the Fun Center and was paid $5 for free beer. He was discovered by Lefty Frizzell and seemed to be on his way musically, but would wind up in jail. Now, Johnny Cash, as awesome as he was, never shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, no one can change my mind, but Mama tried.
But when Merle sings about prison, he's talking about real events in his life. He was drunk when he, along with a friend, tried to rob a restaurant. The only thing is, the restaurant was still open. When his friend faced execution for other crimes, he turned his life around.
Despite all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore.
In 1960, he saw Johnny Cash perform while at San Quentin, which helped him turn his life around.
The day he was there was New Year's Day, 1958. He'd been over in San Francisco having a party the night before, and I was engrossed with wondering how he was going to pull this off. Well, first of all, country music was not like it is now. Country music was down your nose at that time compared to what it is now. And so the visit of Johnny Cash was not all that cool in the joint. Before he started his show, he asked for a glass of water, pointed one of the guards, and this guard was standing in the daylight of the doorway chewing gum. And Cash had when he asked for the water, of course he had the audience, everybody was looking at him, and he mocked that guard. Well, he won the whole audience. When Cash left, there was guys all over that yard with guitars.
And he would be granted a full pardon by then Governor Ronald Reagan in 1972.
Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. It leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
Can you stand up, Mama, and take a bow? Stand up right. My mother's sitting right here.
All of that drama would make such an interesting biopic. More interesting than a lot of the biopics that I have seen. So why didn't it happen? I don't know. But let's talk about the top 10 actors who could play Merle Haggard in a biopic. This is a creative exploration of casting choices for the country music legend. Few figures in American country music cast a shadow as long or as resonant as Merle Haggard. With a voice as rough as the California hills he once called home, and a story that runs the gamut from prison bars to standing ovations at the Grand Ole Opry, Haggard's life is almost cinematic by design. If his story was ever to be brought to the screen, be it as a biopic or even a miniseries, the question inevitably rises, who could possibly fill these battered boots? This document explores 10 actors who could, through craft, presence, and musicality, do justice to the singular story of Merle Haggard.
Carol, I guess I'm not a very good cop. Because I'm going to leave. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes. And don't be here.
Thought I'd get a head start on laundry and whatever else you need me to do.
This sudden work ethic of yours doesn't have anything to do with your living situation, does it?
No.
At number 10, it's Lucas Black. He's famous for Sling Blade and Friday Night Lights. He possesses a natural southern grit and an everyman appeal. His understated performance and real-life world experiences growing up in Alabama could be invaluable in grounding the film's depiction of Haggard's most humble beginnings and rise to fame.
Playing Juliet Barnes with her cap down low, a tear running down her cheek as I sing Back Home. And I'm looking around and I go, I think I might enjoy this job.
At number 9 is Charles Eston. He's best known for his role as Deacon Claiborne in the television series Nashville. Charles Eston is both an accomplished actor and a genuine country musician. His affinity for the music world, combined with a lived-in authenticity, could allow him to channel Haggard's musical genius and personal struggles with natural ease.
What happened to your hand, Officer Dixon?
Just kind of banged it up a little bit while I was throwing some guy out a fucking window, you know.
At number 8, it's Sam Rockwell. He brings an unpredictable electric energy to every role he inhabits. His Oscar-winning turn in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri exemplifies his command of complex, troubled characters from the American heartland. Rockwell's physicality and rawness would lend an authenticity to the role of Merle Haggard.
I've been poor my whole life. Told my parents, their parents before them. It's like a disease. Passing from generation to generation becomes a sickness. That's what it is.
Number 7 is Chris Pine. Chris Pine's rugged all-American appeal and capacity for introspective, layered performances, as seen in Hell or High Water, would allow him to tap into Haggard's blend of toughness and his sensitivity. Pine's musicality, he's sung on screen before, and his emphatic screen presence could make for a memorable portrayal.
No, you gotta relax because you know what? He's probably so he doesn't even know what hit him. What the hell's that? That can't be him.
Number 6 actor is Taylor Kitsch. Kitsch, who broke out as Tim Riggins in Friday Night Lights, has a brooding quality, rebellious energy reminiscent of Haggard's own outsider persona. He's shown an ability to dig deep into characters shaped by hardship, and with the right dialect and physical transformation, he could make a believable country legend.
I've tried to be reasonable. You give me a word in 10 seconds or I shoot you in the head.
You think it's the first time I had a gun pointed at me?
No. Could be your last, though.
The number 5 actor on the list, Timothy Olyphant. He's known for his roles in Justified and Deadwood. Olyphant has the kind of rugged charisma and understated intensity that could serve a Haggard biopic well. His experience in portraying Western and rural American characters combined with a cool, less-sonic delivery would help ground the film in the reality of Haggard's world.
I lived a little. I want to play. All I want to do is play.
The number 4 actor is Ethan Hawke, and Hawke's extensive career includes memorable portrayals of real-life musicians, notably in Born to be Blue, where he played jazz icon Chet Baker. Hawke excels at capturing those haunted, soulful essence of artists whose lives have been complicated by hardship. He has the range and subtlety to render Haggard's emotional complexity on screen.
She's putting on a big show.
First time I heard you sing, I thought that must be what angels sound like.
I love that story.
Number 3 actor is Garrett Hedlund. And Hedlund has roles in Country Strong and Mudbound, and he's already demonstrated a knack playing characters at the crossroads of music and adversity. His singing voice is authentic, and he brings a rugged sincerity to his performance. Hedlund's ability to channel both vulnerability and strength would work beautifully for Haggard, especially during the singer's turbulent early years.
What'd you say, boys?
You got crosses in your heels.
Nails, shaped like crosses.
What for?
Ward off evil spirits.
The number 2 actor is Matthew McConaughey. McConaughey's signature blend of Southern charm and grit, coupled with his nuanced performances in films like Dallas Buyers Club and Mud, position him as a compelling choice His Texan roots and deep resonant voice could bring out the earth realism of Haggard's music and personal story. McConaughey's ability to disappear into roles would help him capture the contradictions and resilience that defined Haggard's journey.
I showed you mine, you show me yours. Come on.
He already signed honey. Say
you know you
no,
want to.
sir.
Show off.
Well,
for me
I'll
a
only
little
do
bit.
it because you already.
And the number one actor on our list is Bradley Cooper. Cooper's transformative turn as Jackson Maine in A Star is Born proves not only his ability to handle music-driven characters, but also his commitment to authenticity. Cooper immersed himself in the world of country and Americana, learning guitar, singing live, and capturing the rough-edged vulnerability that would be essential for portraying Merle Haggard. His range as an actor and his dedication to embodying complex, troubled figures make him a top candidate. Portraying Merle Haggard is not simply about donning a cowboy hat and learning 3 chords. Haggard's biography is a tapestry of American music history. Born into poverty, raised in the Bakersfield Dust Bowl, shipped off to San Quentin, and then ascending improbably to the heights of country stardom. Whoever takes up the challenge must capture not only the swagger and stage presence, but also the pain, regret, defiance, and hope that thread through Haggard's songs. A successful actor in this world would need to convey a believable music ability, ideally with credible singing and guitar skills, embody the physical and emotional transformation from youthful rebellion to seasoned wisdom, capture the unique blend of outlaw cool and heartfelt vulnerability that Haggard brought to his music. He would also have to understand the nuances of rural Americana and the challenges of that world. While the above 10 actors stand out for various reasons, other talents could also shine in the role, depending on the direction of the film. Actors like Tom Hardy, Oscar Isaac, with a bit of Southern dialect training, and even country musicians making their acting debut could bring new dimensions to Haggard's story. Casting Merle Haggard is as much about spirit as it is about skill. The ideal actor must bridge generations, resonating with those who remember the heyday of Mama Tried, as well as newer fans discovering the music for the first time. As the 10 actors prove, the right combination of grit, soul, and musical talent can ensure that the story of Merle Haggard is told with the dignity, complexity, and raw beauty it deserves. That was our show for today. What do you think? Do you have an actor in mind that could possibly portray Merle Haggard in a biopic? Did you agree with our list? Are you thinking of someone else? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments section below. And while you're at it, I'd be honored if you subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell to stay informed and share this video, as that will help me grow on YouTube as well. Also, check out the Carl Vincent Vampire Hunter franchise, which is in the comments section below. Until next time, this is Kevin Given saying, live long and prosper. May the force be with you, and keep reaching for the stars.